Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out and a massive thank you to the Pastafarian for introducing this amazing game to me, and a few of the others at Team Tuxedo. What happened was, a weekend or so ago, Pasta came over to the UK and he bought this with him. And he insisted we play this. He says it's the best game he's played ever, and I can see why he thinks that way, because it's great. The idea is there is a villain, there are some heroes, and they fight each other, and they fight in a various environment. Let's just throw ourselves into a new game and show you guys what it's all about. We've got some bad guys here: Baron Blade, Citizen Dawn, Grand Warlord Voss, and Omnitron. We're going to go with Baron Blade to begin with for our first bad guy. Heroes, we're going to set up the usual beginning sort of setup, shall we say. I don't play card games often, so if I do this wrong, I'm sorry. I'm experimenting as we go along. I'm going to go Legacy. Oh, you can double click on cards to see them, yes. So we'll go for Legacy, Bunker. What else do we want? Tachyon's okay, Wraith, and Fanatic. So we've got our 4 heroes. Can we have any more heroes? Oh, we can have 5. Nope. Who have I just got rid of? Legacy, Bunker, Wrath, Fanatic. There we go, Hacker. So we can actually have 3 to 5 heroes and an environment. Let's go for 4 heroes, why not? An environment, we can fight Insula Primalis, which is all about dinosaurs, Megalopolis, City, Ruins of Atlantis, Underwater, and Wagner Mars Base. We'll do that another time. We're going to go with Megalopolis for now. Fight! The idea is the bad guy, he's going to do something really mean and evil. In Baron Blade's case, he's got a great big tractor beam that's going to pull the moon into the planet. At last, the destruction of my greatest foe is at hand. Legacy shall fall. And Legacy says, stand down, Baron. The price of your hatred should not be the entire planet. This is a comic book themed game, which isn't actually based on any real comic books. But you can see the style in the art and the way it plays. It's great. It really is great. First of all, Baron Blade has played himself a mobile defense platform on himself and a backlash field. Well, there's various phases to each game. You first of all play a card on yourself from your hand, you use a power, and then you draw a card, and then it's on to the next turn. We have to go through all of our heroes in turn to do this. Let's take a look at the screen. On the right hand side, we've got the villain and his various cards. At any point, we can double click on these cards to look at them, right? Good, you're with me so far, excellent. And on the left hand side, we've got our heroes, and this will flip about and change, and depending on whose turn it is. Generally, the person whose turn it is either on the left or the right. Yeah, I know. And the characters we're using, they begin with A, letter of the alphabet. Yeah, how's about that? Now, we got some numbers on everything here. 4 is the number of cards in somebody's hand. 1 is the number of cards in play, which is usually their main character card. The number in the explosion is their health levels. On the top, it tells you what's next in your play phase. This trash can here is amazingly a trash can. Let's have a look at Baron Blade's card. He's got 40 health points. At the start of the game, he enters play this side up. And at the start of the villain turn, if there are 15 or more cards in the villain trash, Baron Blade's Terra Lunar Impulsion Beam activates, pulling the moon into the Earth. Game over. So we've basically got 15 cards or uses by Baron Blade to get him down from 40 to 0. Get him down from 40 to 0. We win! But it's not quite so simple. When Baron Blade would be destroyed, his villain character card flips to the vengeful mad scientist side instead, and we'll come to that in a bit if we get that. Now, he's already played a couple of items on himself. We can actually find out how to get rid of these. This one has health, which means it can be targeted. Mobile defense platform. He stood on it. He's happy as Larry. He's immune to damage at the moment, so we have to take that out first before we can touch him. And the backlash field. It's an ongoing card, which means it has an effect every turn. It's an ongoing effect. The first time Baron Blade is dealt damage by a target each turn, Baron Blade deals that target 3 lightning damage. There's various damage types as well. You can be immune to some damage, so on and so forth. It's Legacy. Legacy is our buffing character. He provides extra strength, sometimes immunities. He can absorb quite a bit of damage. He's quite good. What does this backlash field do? The first time Baron Blade is dealt damage by a target each turn. So the first time someone hits him, they're going to get 3 points in return. And it doesn't look like there's any way we can actually get rid of that damage. There's various icons on each card like this. Provides an immunity here for the shield. This deflects damage, or reflects it I should say. The symbol here, the lightning, is the damage type, so you got melee there. Let's have a look. Back Fist Strike is he deals one target 4 melee damage. Fortitude, reduced damage dealt to Legacy by 1. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage by a villain card, you may redirect that damage to Legacy, which can be useful. And Thok. Legacy deals one target 3 melee damage. We're going to start preparing for the long run. We're going to play Fortitude on ourselves, so that Legacy can absorb a bit more damage. And we can only... Now it's the power phase of the turn. We can only use 1 power normally per power phase. We can click on the card, or we can double click on it. Until the start of your next turn, increase damage dealt by hero targets by 1. So if I activate this power, everybody gets a +1 attack strength. If I double click on it as well, galvanizes his power. There you go, see, very nice shiny power. That's his health level there. America's Finest Legacy. He's the hero of our team, he's the leader. We're going to use this power. Legacy uses Galvanize. Increases damage dealt by hero targets by 1. We've just drawn a card in his Flying Smash. He deals up to 3 targets, 3 melee damage each. Nice card to have. Bunker's turn. Bunker is all about the DPS. He's all about smash, bang, wallop. We're going to set up for the long haul as well. We've got an ammo drop, which basically every time we destroy one of these cards down here, Bunker gets a card. Flat Cannon deals damage. I think it's 2 damage per turn. 3 projectile damage. Okay, I was wrong. I love the artwork on these cards as well. Heavy Plating, we reduce damage dealt to Bunker by 1. And Upgrade Mode. Each character has their own little unique things. Legacy is all about the buffs. Bunker is all about his modes and powering up so he can get his extra power into play. Raph is all about stealth and being sneaky. And Fnatic is all about self-harm. Well, we'll come to Fnatic in a bit. I like Fnatic. She's got an interesting playstyle. But Heavy Plating, that's an equipment card, which means it's an item of gear. It automatically comes into effect each turn, because it hasn't got a P onto it. A P indicates it's got a power. We want to bring up Bunker's card. We want to initialize. Our power is to draw a card. Bunker has a couple of modes where he draws lots of cards very rapidly. Combine that with his Omni Cannon, which basically stores power through discarding cards, and you get a super powerful boom. It's Death Ray. Bunker's my favourite. Bunker's easily my favourite. The Wraith. Drag a card up to play. So what do we have here? Grappling Hook. Destroy 1 ongoing or environmental card. We need to get rid of that backlash field. So that's what I'm going to play this turn. But let's go have a look at the others. Inventory Barrage. Destroy all of your equipment cards. At the moment we have none. The Wrath deals 1 target, X projectile damage, where X is 2 times the number of cards destroyed. So we haven't got any equipment at the moment. This is useless. Throwing Knives. The Wrath deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each. I should have had her last. Wrath is a good one for finish off cards, finish off characters, targets even, and Trust Fund. Draw 4 cards and discard 2. Useful way of leveling up quickly. So we're going to use the Grappling Hook first of all. It's a one-shot, which means it takes effect immediately. It's not a power card, it's a use it now card. We're going to destroy the Backlash Field. Confirm. Backlash Field is down, which means we can attack Baron quite happily. Ooh, Impromptu Weapon, that's a good one. We draw a card, and we get to search through the deck for another card of our choosing. And Wrath has very good projectile power. Very, very good projectile power. So, let's have a look at Wrath's power. Wrath's power is reduce the damage that would be... The next damage that would be reduced... Let's start again, shall we? I'm trying to talk and... I've not done a card game before. Be nice to me. Be nice. So... As I've demonstrated before, we can double click on the card to show its power and its abilities, or we can single click on it. Reduce the next damage that would be dealt to Wrath by 2. The Wraith Field. The Wraith, the Wrath, there. Reduce the next damage, so the next time she gets hit by something, it'll be reduced by 2. And we've got another one-shot card. Excellent! Excellent! Oh, that's fantastic! We can power her up quite quickly. And Fnatic. She's a religious zealot. She's all about burning herself, but she can also deal big damage to the targets at the same time. Holy Nova deals each non-hero target 1 radiant damage. Each hero target regains 1 HP. That we'll use later on. That's a mid-game card. Sacrosanct Martyr. Ongoing limited. When we activate this power, Fanatic deals herself up to 5 radiant damage. Fanatic deals 1 target, X radiant damage, where X is the amount of radiant damage dealt to Fanatic this turn. So if we deal ourselves 5 damage, they get hit for 5, so on and so forth. Sanctifying Strike. Fanatic deals 1 target, 1 melee damage. You may draw a card and Fanatic regains 1 HP. Okay, these are quite good for Fanatic for once. At the start of your turn, select up to 2 non-character card targets. Those targets cannot deal damage until the start of your next turn. And at the end of your turn, if you have not dealt at least 3 damage this turn, destroy this card. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So first of all, I think we want... Well, we don't want anything that regains health because we're all on full health. There's no point playing this one because we need to deal at least 3 damage. Select up to 2 non-character card targets. Why not? We need to deal at least 3 damage. That doesn't take effect until the start of our turn. We're in the middle of our turn. It's now the power phase. So we need to deal 3 damage for this shot. Fanatic deals 1 target, 1 melee, and 1 radiant damage. So we're going to attack the mobile defense platform. We can't attack Baron Blade. He's immune at the moment because of the mobile defense platform. So there you go. It's a device. Baron Blade is immune to damage. And with Legacy's Galvanize, +1 damage, boom, confirmed. So that card stays in... Sorry, the Zealous Offense stays in play. There's our hit of melee damage. There's our hit of radiant damage. Fanatic deals 1 target, 2 melee. You may use an additional power this turn. Excellent. So all we have to do is keep dealing for at least 3 damage a turn, and that card stays in play. Targeting Innocence. The environment gets to play. The environment has decided to just go ahead and do its thing real quick. Let's bring up the environment card real quick before the game continues with what Baron Blade is doing. Environment, once the villain has had their go and the heroes have had their go, the environment kicks in. The environment fights back, or is a nasty environment to live in. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals each hero target 3 fire damage. Then look through the environment trash for impending casualty and put it into play. We need to get rid of this one because I don't want our guys to suffer damage. Right. So here we have, he's played the Blade Battalion on us. A minion. Beginning of the hero turn. All the effects that we've had before are removed. So that's Legacy's Galvanize removed. Let's have a look. See the Blade Battalion. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP, X melee damage, where X is the current HP of this card. They deal melee damage. What's the Flying Smash? Up to 3 targets, 3 melee damage each. We'll save that one for later. Legacy deals 1 target, 3 melee damage. Draw a card. 1 target for melee damage. Let's go for that one. Just drag it up, drop it down. Let's get rid of the Innocence. No, I reckon I've got a chance. I've got a chance finding a card that allows us to get rid of that card, the environment card. So we'll attack the minions. Boom. Back fist strike. Bang. Click on a card to use its power. We're going to galvanize our troops. We're going to give them extra damage. Yes. And we're drawn another Flying Smash. Excellent, excellent. I don't normally get these sort of cards in for Legacy. Bunker, you're up. We're going to play a ammo drop on ourselves. And we're going to draw a card. Initialize is our power, which draws a card. Environment cards can't be played until the start of your next turn. Okay. And another ammo drop. Now you notice on some of these cards it says limited. Limited means you can only have one of them in play at any time. Right, so what we've got here. Throwing knives. Impromptu invention. We draw a card. Our micro-targeting computer. Excellent. That's one of the cards I was going to look for. And the other one I want is the Razor Ordnance. That increases. That gives us basically free projectile damage. So that move to in play. Drag a card up to play. We'll have the microcomputer up. The microcomputer increased projectile damage dealt by the rifle by 2. I'm going to use Razor Ordnance against the mobile defense platform. That gives us 6 damage, takes out the defense platform, and can now start attacking Baron Blade directly. Boom! Mobile defense platform. Ammo drop allows Bunker to draw a card. There you go. A villain card has been taken down, and we get a grenade launcher, which we could play on ourselves at some point. And we've just, because it's our draw phase, we get a mega computer. Okay. Fanatic, what are you doing? Select the first target. At the start of your turn, select up to 2 non-character card targets. Those targets cannot deal damage until the start of your next turn. There we go. Targeting instants cannot harm anybody. And the Blade Battalion also cannot defeat anybody. So, it leaves us clear to attack Baron Blade. So what do you want to play on ourselves? Deals 1 target 2 melee damage. You may use an additional power this turn. Each non-hero target 1 radiant damage. 1 target 1 melee damage. We'll go for that one. Or do we? Well, it's the only one there realistically I'm happy using at this moment in time. Let's go attack Baron Blade. Down to 37, yes. He's got 2 cards in his trash, we've got to get a move on. Shame we can't use the power twice. Exorcism. Will damage you for everything. There's the melee hit. There's the radiant hit. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Is there anything I haven't mentioned that I should be mentioning? I think you're getting the idea now, right? Zealous offensive prevented targeting, blah blah blah. Targeting instance did not put impending police backup. That's a good one for us. At the end of the environment turn, deal 1 projectile damage to the villain target with the highest HP, which is Baron Blade. Not often will be the main villain. Baron Blade regains 10 HP. I can live with that. And I'm glad he's got that card out of the way and done with now. That's the end of the villain turn. I'm very, very happy that he got that now, rather than when he's got 2 HP left. Right, we need to bring a card up from the bottom. 1 card, 3 melee. There we go. We're going to go attacking Baron Blade. We're going to throw everything we got at him this turn. It's a 1-shot, so it doesn't count as a power. Legacy's nemesis is Baron Blade. That's a good one. I want to play that one next turn. It makes us immune to damage from environmental. Galvanize, give everybody a bit of extra HP. HP, extra attack power even. That's another good card to have. Everybody gets 1 HP back and increases damage dealt. Now, do we want to start getting him into play? Flat cannon. 1 target, 3 projectile damage. So let's go for Baron Blade. Confirm. Yep. Watch him get a defense platform now. Oh, recharge mode. That allows us to acquire cards quickly. Useful if we've got an Omni Cannon on the field. Now what we've got? What's Mega Computer do? Reduce damage dealt by environment cards by 1. That's a good one to have. But I want to go for this one. I'm going to look for a very... Throwing Knives is the card we just got. I'm looking for a very specific card now. Where is it? Utility Belt. You may use an additional power during your power phase. Excellent. That's the one I want. In play. And we get to play another card on ourselves. Oh, let's go for the Mega Computer. Now we can... Now, because we've got the because we've got the Utility Belt, we can now use 2 powers a turn. So first of all, we're going to use her stealth. Razor Ordnance against Baron Blade. For a maximum of 6, he's now down to 26. And we've got another Razor Ordnance in our hand. Excellent, excellent. Removing effect, targeting innocence. Removing effect, Blade Battalion. Now we're going to targeting innocence and Blade Battalion. Now what do we want to play this time? She's still on full health, so there's not much point really playing that one. Divine Sacrifice. Fanatic deals up to 3 targets, 1 irreducible radiant damage. Each damage dealt by this target is redirected to Fanatic deals. That's a fairly safe one to play, considering most of these targets can't actually harm us. +1 because of Legacy's Galvanize. We'll go for the targeting Innocence. That's down to 8. And we can click to skip after this, by the way. Let's get rid of the Blade Battalion as well. Why not? Blade Battalion destroyed. Bunker gets a fresh card. Decommissioned hardware. Select 1 equipment card in your trash and put it into play. And that's handy if you've lost something off your deck, which can happen quite a bit. We're going to use her main power on Baron Blade for a massive total of 4. Destroy a target with 4 fewer HP other than what you call it. I missed it. And it's moved away anyway. Zealous offensive predator target from happening. Targeting innocence to put impending blah 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 blah. Hostage situation. Hero cards can't be played. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard 1 card each to destroy this one. Bugger. Oh, the mega computers cancelled the police backup. Shit. Slash and burn. He deals the hero target with the lowest HP 4 damage, and he deals the target with the highest. Oh, the ref's still gone down to... Ouch. Right. Inspiring Presence. Restore people's health and give everybody an extra attack. Oh, we don't get to play hero cards because the hostage situation is in effect. Shit. Right, so let's just... increase everybody's damage. Fortitude, we already have that one. Skipping the play phase. We shall just attack Baron Blade. Boom. Another grenade launcher. Ref. Nope, you can't do anything just yet, can you? You can't play anything yet. Well, it's not a bad thing, because we've already got quite nicely set up at the moment. Select target to damage Baron Blade. Turn left. Next turn, he should be down. Another one shot. Excellent. Now we'll make the targeting Innocence unable to deal damage to us once again. Just deal a power straight away. We're going to go for Baron Blade. Getting down to 6. Embolden, that's a handy card to have. Very handy card to have. Basically means that the hero they're backing up has extra power, I think it is, but they take damage themselves. Do all the players agree to discard a card? Yes. We'll start with Legacy. What have you got to discard? Danger Sense we need. Head from the front. I don't like that one, so we'll get rid of that. Fanatic, what can you get rid of? Final Dive it is. I don't like it. The Wrath can get rid of... Throwing Knives. I don't think much of the Throwing Knives. And Bunker. So many cards here. I can't wait to get an Omni Cannon. Let's get rid of a Grenade Launcher. Hostage situation destroyed. Oh, fuck off! Traffic pilot players cannot draw cards. That's mildly fucking annoying, I'll be honest. Baron Blade deals each hero target 2 toxic damage. And then he gets to play accordingly. Whenever Baron Blade would be dealt fire, cold or lightning damage, redirect that damage to the hero, blah 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 blah. So we can't draw cards anymore, that's not good, so I have to get rid of Traffic Pilot as a matter of priority. Everybody's taking a bit of damage, so... Inspiring Presence. What should we play on ourselves this time? Grenade launcher can go up. One target, one second target. Grenade launcher attacks multiple targets. The first target gets hit for 2 damage, second target gets hit for 2, and the third one gets hit for 1. But because Legacy's use Galvanize, it's actually 3, 3, and 2. So let's go for Baron Blade. Oh, 4, because we've Inspiring Presence. I forgot about that. Confirm. Baron Blade's down to 2. Targeting Innocence. I'm getting rather fed up of blocking, so okay, confirm. And the Traffic Pilot. Can't draw a card, so it's now to the Wraith's turn. Wraith's turn. Can't draw cards, so I'm probably tempted to skip that one just in case. Throwing Knives attacks multiple targets, which is probably handy at this point in time. I think I can live with not having stealth this turn. Targeting Innocence 7. There we go, we'll get rid of the Traffic Pilot. Now I can draw cards once this is done. And now I could probably use stealth. Throwing Knives. Baron Blade. Ooh, that's a nice amount of damage. Just because we've powered up our characters, played the right cards for long-term effect. -3. He is now on 0. He flips his card. He regains health, and he becomes a supercharged villain. Each villain has their own variant on what makes pluses or minuses or so on and so forth. Targeting Innocence, go bye-bye. Yep, go boom. And finally, the Elemental Redistributor. Lots of projectile damage being handed out. You may use an additional power during your power phase. We know this already. I've got max DPS with Wrath there. We're going to block the Elemental Redistributor because we can. And what have we got now? 1 target, 1 melee damage. You may draw a card. That one will do nicely. We're going to target the Elemental Redistributor. Boom. At the start of the environment turn, destroy all cards in play other than this card, character cards, and relics. Then destroy this card. That's a usual. It's a very good clear the deck. If you're struggling, and the bad guy's got shitloads of good cards, play that. Boom, deck is cleared. But it's power turn now anyway, so we can't use Holy Nova. So we're just going to have to attack someone. A target to be dealt damage. We can get rid of the Elemental Redistributor just like that, or we can just put all of our damage onto Baron Blade. Yeah, right now he's in vengeful mad scientist mode, and I think he automatically dishes damage each turn. Destroy an ongoing card or an environment card, and Fanatic does bad things. Okay, cool. So he's down to 24 health. Heroes cannot use powers. Oh, you bastard. You bastards, it's one-shots only. Baron Blade plays a card. Oh, he's got another Elemental Redistributor. Fantastic. Just when I thought I was about to destroy the last one. Deals the hero target with the highest HP 4. Okay, okay. That's his secret power. Right, what have we got here? What have we got here? Up to 3 targets, 3 melee each. We're going to have to one-shot, aren't we? Because we're going to have to one-shot it because we don't have the fucking... We're not allowed to use powers. Like I say, a one-shot bypasses... It's initiated in the play phase. And finally, Elemental Redistributor. It's a shame he doesn't use his own Galvanized power. Oh no, wait, he doesn't use Galvanized because... Oh, yeah, bugger. Right, so what have you got, Bunker? You haven't got the Omni Cannon. I want the Omni Cannon. Auxiliary power source is handy-ish. Let's just get going. Destroy all of your equipment cards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equipment cards at the moment. That would do 10 damage on something. 10 damage on Baron Blade would be nice, but I think it's no good doing that just yet. Increase projectile damage dealt. What do we want in terms of cards? Stunbolt is handy. What I want is actually hooks. Where are the hooks? Where are the grappling hooks? Have I used them already? So we've got Stunbolt's very nice utility belt. The grappling hooks are what allow us to take care of elemental, so other environmental cards. It's not good if I can't find it. Whenever forbidden card will deal damage to the hero target at the lowest HP, redirect that damage to the hero target at the highest HP, and then reduce damage by 1. Why not? In play. And drag a card up to play. Let's draw ourselves some cards. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's extra cards hidden away somewhere, eh? Oh no, wait, that card that we played allows us to look at equipment cards, and what I'm looking for isn't a piece of equipment. So I've got to choose 2 to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the inventory barrage. What else can I get rid of? We'll keep the utility belt just in case we lose our equipment. Hero targeting compute is pretty handy, so we'll get rid of the throwing knives. Can't use powers. That's the one I was looking for, the grappling hook. Destroy 1 ongoing or environmental card. I could have done with that, you bastard. And, yeah, confirm. Cannot deal damage, but we'll block it anyway. Drag a card up to play. If I don't deal 3 damage, I lose the Zealous Offense. I need to do something drastic with this one. 3 targets, 1 radiant damage. 1, 2, no. Actually, that would do. What does it actually do? Destroy an ongoing card. There we go. Destroy an environmental. Paparazzi. It's okay, I can use powers again. Problem solved. Problem solved. Mod did a good. Stop dealing damage. We've got 1 extra power phase. We could 1 extra damage phase we could have used, but there's no point using it because, just because. Right. Use it on Baron Blade. Boom, boom. Very nice. I'm coming up to the end game now. Baron Blade is under half health of his second phase. Please back up. So that's no good because we've got the mega computer. That's extra damage we're losing. So Baron Blade's turn. What's he going to do? He's drawn a Blade Battalion. At the end of the turn, they'll hit one of us for 5 HP. Legacy! So he's hit Legacy for 4 damage there, and Raph didn't stealth up, so bang! That hit her quite hard. Danger Sense, immune to damage from environment cards. At this stage in the game, there's no point. I'm just going to go whacking everything as hard as I can. First of all, let's go for Baron Blade. Fine, we won't drag the card up. We'll just click and do it that way. Boom! There goes the Elemental Redistributor. Bunker gets a card. And he gets the recharge mode. Oh, I want the Omni Cannon! And the Blade Battalion. They get hit with 1 left. Okay, that's cool. I can live with that. Galvanize. Everybody gets up 1 extra power. Next evolution. Legacy is immune to the damage type of your choice until the start of your next turn. He only deals melee damage. That's sort of handy. Know what we got here? Anything I want to drag up and play on myself. Environmental cards can be played. At this stage, yes, I don't want any extra distractions from the environment, so that's a good one to play to block the environment. We're now going to hit Baron Blade for 5. We're going to win it. It doesn't matter. We're going to win this. He's only got 3 left. We are going to win this. And I didn't get an Omni Cannon. How rude. Raph, let's just Let's end this with the inventory barrage. All the cars. Doesn't matter about what order you destroy them in. Because now I'm going to hit him for 12 damage, I think it is. 14 because we've got the Galvanize and the Inspiring Presence of Legacy. That puts him to minus 11. I think he's out of here and the crowd goes wild. We win. Baron Blade is on 0 health. We saved the day. The moon didn't get dragged into the planet after all. Everybody happens to stay with their health levels reasonably intact. That's quite an easy one. Let's go to the main menu. I'm going to leave it on this screen. We've just beaten Baron Blade. Next time, we're going to take on Omnitron. And here's your heroes. If you've got any suggestions for who we should use, feel free to leave them in the comments. Dream big, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.